Hello guys, welcome to today's live stream. So welcome to today's my chat's weekly commentary. Today I'll be showing us the things I look for before I start doing my analysis for the week, and I'll be showing us our outlook for the week on some certain things that I'll be expecting on the chart. A lot of things going on globally. North Korea preparing for war with Taiwan. I'm sorry, with South Korea. North Korea joining Russia to fight Ukraine. Also, China is drastically preparing for war. So these things will definitely happen, or there'll be more stuff that will happen before U.S. election by November 5th, which is upper week or 2 weeks from now. So I'll be so extremely careful on the charts, but then there is a whole lot of turmoil, mostly on the oil market, gold on the rise of already. The first thing I do, okay, that's all. So the first thing I do in the week, again, my weekly routine is to look at what's gonna happen on this economy, the different economies, and I always go into my forexfactory.com to see the macro or the micro news that are coming out for that week. Already I have filtered my 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 forexfactory.com. Already I have filtered my forexfactory.com, and that's why I'm having just the high impact news. So the impact, once you go to forexfactory.com, the impact shows red. The time you're expecting the red news. So there won't be much markets on Monday, maybe a consolidation market, which is Monday from 7 a.m. But then the GBP have the 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 Bank of England, which is GBP, the governor there speaking. On Wednesday we have the Canadian news by 2:45 p.m. They are setting their monetary policies. They are also setting their rates. They are giving us their rate statement. Uh, 3 p.m. we also have, so all Wednesday for I'll be looking forward for the card pairs. So card JPY, USDCAD, this is Canadian dollar. Wednesday 9 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. The GBP will also have an impact news. Still, the governor of Bank of England still speaking. Going to Thursday, we'll be having the Euro by 8:15 a.m. This is the day I'll be more Wednesday to 1:30 and 2 or 3 p.m. is when I will start having focus on the forex charts. So Wednesday expects me on my analysis, my signals on the Waxer community. All right, so let's really dive into what we have for this week. So I like putting my I like taking my economic calendar to the side, having in mind that I've seen the things I'm actually expecting for the week and taking note of those things. The next thing I do is to go to tradingview.com and chat. I'll be using a fresh yeah, XAUUSD charts. So I'll be using the IC market. All right, so this is the gold chart, and um, I want to see this sell to have a retracement just on the AM in Nigeria. So I'm calling this specific sell to the slow because I'm looking at the gold to have this retracement, just this retracement today, and it always does that during Mondays. So I'm looking at first point of interest for this gold sell to breach into. So perhaps this gold could run to one. So this gold could run to 2708. I'll be looking forward to buy if it comes to this area because everything the gold will be doing based on the conflicts, the global um stuff we are seeing, it could definitely be reaching out for every sell is like a retracement on the gold. Every sell is like a retracement on the gold. So maybe it's gonna have this retracement down to this area. Other part I'm looking at for the gold to reach out to, if in case it's in case it broke through, then I'll be looking at the gold to run also to this area here. I'm looking at the gold to run to this area here also as my second point of interest. Uh, this time around, I'll be looking at this area as my take profit because anything that makes this other block fails, then I should be expecting the market to what not. I might not. I might be skeptical for the market to reach above. So I'll be using this as my take profit. So what is really here is because I'm looking at the fair value gap that the gold has not really used. So we could expect the gold to run into this little fair value gap in there. And the gold rejected due to what we call it rejected due to what we call balance price range, which I will explain in this video. BP arrow, BP arrow. So what's BP arrow? It's if you look at this candlestick in here, price is balanced. It did three passes, and when prices were coming down to this candlestick in there, it was failing to break through it, and then we had the rally upwards. This is this is on that BPR point. This is on that BPR point. So it's always having three passes. What we explained vividly once I start the whole YouTube explanation on most of the PDRA that I look into. So this is the gold analysis, and I've actually dropped the signal already on my WhatsApp community. So let's look into another pair for this week, the oil market, the US oil. I like using the 2 hours. This time I will use the 1 hour. Or let me still use the 2 hours. The oil has been dropping, and first of all, I predicted this area here to be a buy. That was on the last commentary I did, and I was looking at this other block for the market to actually have a rally, which it did, played out, but then it later came back because of the BPR and the breaker block here, and that's why we had the market having a sell. So on this point, I'm expecting the oil based on what I'm actually still expecting to happen globally. I'm expecting the oil to still have um one more one more price leg, and then we could actually have the market retracing, and then I'm still calling the oil bullish at a specific point. If definitely comes to that area, I'll buy the oil, and I'll be looking at this high still as my take profit. Looking at that high as my take profit. And more big picture to give us the full complex. So this is the other block. I feel like that's why oil actually rejected from this area because of this other block. So I feel it will still sink in to this PPRO, one candlestick. One candlestick moved up, it came down. So there were like three passes here. So I think this candlestick is why I am actually still anticipating the oil to still have one more price leg down to this point. So this is what I'm expecting. But perhaps it didn't come to this point. If the market breaks through these highs, this high here, sorry, then I'll be expecting this sell side insufficient, sell side imbalance by insufficient for the market to actually have a rally from this to fill in that gap. Okay, so once there's a break in this high or this high, I can actually look for a retracement, or we can actually look for a retracement to fill this specific candlestick imbalance. Or the market can be reaching out for the highs over here, which it's looking possible because with what we're actually seeing in I'm seeing globally, the oil market would be the oil prices will be on the rise. So this is CFDs, this is on crude oil. So this is from that anticipation. So looking at we're expecting card news on Wednesday. One of the pairs I don't like analyzing is the USD, the United States dollar versus the Canadian dollar. I don't like analyzing this pair. But then a quick one, yeah, quick analysis. I feel the one I'm actually seeing, yeah, with what I'm seeing, yeah, if if the United States versus um the the Canadian dollar, if it takes out this high, then I feel we'll be heading to the next high, which is the the infinite horizon up here. But with what I have here, the first is not like a signal or a setup, but it's more like a first setup that I'm actually having here. This could this could be that the Canadian dollar wants to have a deep bearish movement with what I'm actually seeing at this signature price I'm seeing there. It wants to have a deep bearish movement, a very deep one. But perhaps it goes up to take out this high, then definitely we should be expecting more bullish movement. But then let me relate the oil to the Canadian dollar. So when oil is on the rise, which is if oil is bullish, we expect a strength in the Canadian dollar. So already the Canadian dollar is on a place is on a strong resistance. If you look at the H4, we are on a strong resistance. I feel like the market would not definitely fill um this candlestick there. If it does, then it will definitely run out for all the market is still bullish. So I feel like it's not gonna have a fail to it's what we're having on the oil market, which we are expecting. So if this also fail, I can actually look into maybe selling the USD card. to this area. It's one pair I don't look at, but nevertheless, I still look at it. So, um, that's all for today. That's all for today. Till midweek, I might be reviewing the chart by midweek again. But that's all for today. So that's all for today. Might be reviewing the charts again by midweek.